Hello, everybody. This is just a quick introduction now to our upcoming focus group meeting on transformational learning here in Turin on the 6th and 7th of October. What is it all about? Well, there may be two things that I would take as a starting point. In the last 2 years, we have been thinking, discussing, reflecting a lot about complexity and complexity adaptive thinking. Reading several books. One of the last one was At the Edge of Chaos from Ben Ramalingam on the Overseas Development Institute. We started to realize more and more that not only our training center, but also the different contexts of our constituents were actually characterized by more and more complexity, especially the challenges that they're currently facing. So secondly, when they come to a week workshop or a learning event or an academy, what kind of tools, instruments and methods are we equipping them, and both as participants as facilitators, has been, let's say, quite limited. We started an initiative to build in systematically participatory facilitation methods, which resulted in an interactive toolkit which is called the Compass, which you find on the internet, compass.itclaw.org. But we also wanted to see if you want to translate complexive adaptive thinking into really more sophisticated facilitation methods and facilitation processes, what do we need to do as a training center? And there's probably not a single answer to this, let's say, overall question, and that's why we invited you for this 2-day meeting, where this starting question will give birth to a series of discussions and conversations that we were going to have. It's not going to be just a discussion on all the different tools that are out there, from deep democracy, open space, appreciative inquiry, future search, dynamic facilitation, social network analysis, and so on. We are familiar with some of the tools, and some of you are completely experts in these tools. But we would like to see, look, this is our context. These are, let's say, the patterns, the principles, the underlying elements that really characterize our work. What if we systematically would like to increase the use of these more complex methods in our workshops, in our facilitation, in our guidance and coaching of participants, so that this also could mean and have more impact, not only during a workshop, but also maybe in a later stage in the organizations or institutions that our participants are working in. So I would say that's the starting point. In the workshop, we will of course set, let's say, the framework, the overall context, and repeat the question that I've done here right now. Look at the underlying principles, patterns, and the overall framework, and basically try to apply all of these methods on the questions that we're currently facing. How can we use appreciative inquiry to answer the question which complex adaptive thinking methods would work in a training and facilitation context? Just to give you an example. Could we apply the social network analysis to have an overview of all the different methods and to see how they are connected in one way or another? Two examples. Having said that, you will find on this wiki a little bit the preparation work of what we have done already. There's the agenda. You'll find the list of experts out there as well. And we started to document several of the aforementioned methods already here. If you have additional resources to add, feel free to do so. And that's it for now. So I would say bye and meet you on the 6th here in Turin.